काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Bhairav Sadhana with me, Harsh Pandey. The Tithi of Shravan month is now coming extremely close, which becomes the most potent and powerful time for the worship of Rudra Swarup of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. Bhagwan Rudra avatar of Mahakal Bhairav is worshipped prominently both in north and south of India during the period of Shravan month. There are tithis which become extremely special for his worship. In this video, we are going to discuss all of this and much more as to how every commoner, householder can do the Avahan, Pujan, Sankalp of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. What mantra, what part, stuti to be chanted, how to do the offering of Deepak, which is extremely pious and auspicious in the month of Shravan. Stay tuned till the end of this video. This is going to be extremely helpful and learning for all those who want to excel in their Bhairav sadhana. The Shravan month will be starting from 11th of July in the north of India and from the 25th of July in the south of India. The difference is because of the pattern which is followed with regards to the lunar calendar. In North India, they follow the Purnima Tithi, that is, after Guru Purnima, the first day of the Shravan will be considered. Whereas in the south of India, which is 15 days later to the North Indian calendar, will follow the Amavasya Tithi. Hence, the Tithi after the Amavasya, that is on the 25th of July, will be considered the first day of the Shravan month. Even in Maharashtra and Gujarat, the Tithi of Amavasya will be considered as to the reference to the starting of the Shravan month. Irrespective, the entire period of Shravan month, I believe from entire 45 days, become the most powerful and significant for the puja and upasana of Bhagwan Shiv and also Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. There are certain tithis, especially in this Shravan month, which have been considered as one of the most important and potent period for the puja of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. First is the Tuesday and Sunday of each of the weeks which fall in the Shravan month. Second is the Ashtami and Chaturdashi. Ashtami of the Krishna Paksh, Chaturdashi of the Shukla Paksh become extremely important and potent for the worship of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. Even the Shravan Mondays are extremely period. The period of evening time after the 8 p.m. time onwards become extremely powerful for the puja of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. The sadhana that we are going to discuss can be done on any day of the Shravan month, keeping in mind the special tithis which I have just mentioned. Anybody interested can also take an 8 days sankalp to complete the entire vidhi, which we are now going to discuss in detail. To complete the entire course of sadhana, you are expected to have certain items. Number one is a ghee deepak. It can be a chaumukhi deepak or a normal deepak. Both can work. Number two is black til. You should have it with you for the avahan of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. The avahan will be done on the trishul or a photo of Baba Bhairav, which you can keep just in front of you. If you do not have any of these items, you can just keep a plate with you and do the avahan with spoon and water in hand by invoking the mantra, which will be taught to you later, and the mudra also along with it. You should offer either gud, which is jaggery, or jalebi, any form of sweet, kheer, to Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav during the course of the Upasana period. After the offering of Naivedya, you can also do the Arati with the Karpur or Ghee Deepak as and how it is convenient for you. We start the sadhana vidhi by doing the Pavitrikaran. We take the water in hand and sprinkle over us around 3 times by chanting the mantra Pundarikaya Namaha, which is the name of Bhagwan Mahavishnu. This gives you the license and a basic purity which is required for performing the puja, irrespective of whatever state of mind is there, pure or impure. This gives you the license to go ahead with the Upasana Vidhi. Second, we do the Avahan of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. This we have to do by taking til and water in hand, and whatever we have in front of us, whether plate is there, whether trishul is there, or a photo of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav, we make a mudra like this by closing in both our palms, and we say Bhairavaya Namastubhyam, and we offer the til in front of us, in front of the Devata, whether in Trishul or photo frame, and we do the Avahan by keeping our right hand on the Trishula or photo frame which is there in front of us. Leading will be the Sankalpa, which is one of the most core and important part of the puja. To take the Sankalp, you can have with you uncooked rice or normal water can also work. Keeping some coin can also be a part of the Sankalpa process. And you have to do it specifically thinking of the Manokamna that you have in mind. Once you've thought of the Manokamna, take your Gotra, take your name, the place where you are sitting and doing, that you can mention, and then at the last you have to mention the Swarup, which is Bhagwan Kala Bhairav. Thinking about him, you take the sankalp and just you offer in front of the Trishul or photo frame which is there right in front of you. Now coming to the mantras which have to be chanted during the course of the Upasana. First is the Kala Bhairav Ashtakam. We all know the Mahima of this Stuti of Mahakal Ashtakam, which is the most principal Stuti in the Puja of Bhagwan Bhairav. I have also made a detailed video explaining the entire meaning of the 8 stanzas of Kal Bhairav Ashtakam. You can refer to that if you haven't watched it yet. I'll attach the link in the description given below. After referring to the Ashtakam mantra, you are asked to do a Samputit. Samput is an addition of a mantra in the existing Stuti or mantra, which makes it even more powerful. What is this Samput mantra? After you complete each of the stanzas of the Kal Bhairav Ashtakam. For example, Devaraj Shevyamana Pavanagri Pankajam Vyalayagya Sutramindu Shekharam Kripakaram Naradadi Yoga Vindavanditam Digambaram Kashika Puradhinath Kala Bhairavam Bhaje. After completing each of the stanzas, you have to say Varanasya Bhairavo Deva Sansara Bhayanashanam Aneka Janma Kritam Papam Darshanena Vinashyati Smaranena Vinashyati. This Samputit mantra has to be added after each of the Ashtakam lines. I'll attach the entire Samputit mantra part in the description given below so that it becomes much easy for you to do the entire part. Once you've completed with the part, and it has to be done specifically 8 times, then you sit and do the jap of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. The jap will be of the name Shri Sarva Siddhi Pradayai Namaha, one of the most dear names of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav, which is ever so generous and compassionate for his devotees, is also found in the Astottar Namavali of Bhagwan Kal Bhairav. Shri Sarva Siddhi Pradayai Namaha. The entire Vidhi which we have discussed till now can also be taken as a form of Sankalp, as I discussed earlier. You can take the Sankalp for 8 days during the course of Shravan month anytime. You have to chant the Kal Bhairav Ashtakam with the Samputit mantra 8 times, followed by the Sarva Siddhi Pradayai mantra jap, 8 malas of this mantra. Entire Vidhi has to be followed, and at the end of the 8 days, you can light up a Akhand Jyoti in your house in the memory of Bhagwan Kal Bhairav, or do simple dan. It can be feeding the Veda Pathshala students, feeding dogs which are street dogs which are around your house, or simply doing Vastradan to any Purohit who comes to your place regularly. This will ensure the completion of the entire Anushthan. Once the mantra jap is completed on each of the days, you can offer a tilak on the Trishul, and the same tilak you can also apply on your forehead. Doing an arati of the Trishul or the photo of Bhagwan Bhairav on whatever you will be doing the invocation of the Devata, it becomes mandatory to perform the arati after you have done the invocation. The arati, as I mentioned, can be done both with Karpur or Ghee Deepak. At last, you take the Sankalp, you thank the Devata for the invocation, for the opportunity that you got to do the sadhana of Bhagwan Bhairav, and just you offer in front of you, thinking of your Kamana and with the Preeti of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. Let me also take this opportunity to invite all the devotees of Kashi Archan Foundation on the 27th of July to attend the groundbreaking ceremony of the Veda Pathshala, which is coming just right behind the Kashi Kala Bhairav temple. It will be a capital for all the Kal Bhairav Bhaktas, which will have a Annashetra, where free food will be distributed to all the devotees who visit the temple on a day-to-day basis. A library for all the sadhaks. A meditation place where all the Bhairav Bhaktas can come and meditate on the name of Bhagwan Mahakal Bhairav. A Prana Pratishtha of Bhagwan Batuk Bhairav will be also taking shape, along with the meditation hall, which will be the center and capital for all the Bhairav Bhaktas. Come join us and grace us the occasion. On the 28th, which is the next day, we are also having the Upadesh ceremony of Bhagwan Bhairav on the high request of all the devotees. For those interested, can sign up the form given below. Thank you for joining us in this session of Bhairav Sadhana. I hope you have a blessed Shravan month. Jai Bhairav Baba.